What's going on, you guys? It is your boy Big Hints, and I am back with another video. And I'm going to do something quite different this time. Usually I would do like a edited version of a video, but this time I'm going to do something that's really more on the go, which is pretty much live. So I want to give an update to the last video that I did for my atomic DPS loadout. But I've made some various changes to the loadout that is nowhere near as what I did before. So I'm going to speak a little bit about the changes that I've made and why I've made the changes. I'm very sorry that it took so long for me to come up with another video. So there won't be any edits of the sort. Obviously, I'll say obviously, there's going to be my ending to the video, but when it comes to the actual video itself, I'm going to really try not to edit as much as possible so everything can be raw. So with that being said, let's break down the loadout that we're using for atomic. So for this loadout, actually, let me add this here. Sometimes the Omega beam bugs out when you go to like different loadouts, and it'll just disappear out of nowhere. So just be very mindful of that. That's not an atomic thing, but just something to think about. So this is the new updated loadout. Now you can still use the proton remedy for this loadout, but I prefer to use the life shield since it gives heals on top of having a shield. But if you would like to have consistency with this loadout, then yeah, I'll say use proton remedy to make sure you get that gold Omega beam. So for this loadout, we're going to use Spore Pod, Atom Powered Assault, Amplified Heat Vision. For our supercharge, we're going to use Neo Venom Boost, Neutron Bomb for the combo power, Nemesis Lasso for the finisher as long as the enemy health is below 50%, Irradiate, Magma Vortex, Life Shield, Omega Beam, Geiger Beam, and Luminous Beam. So basically, as long as the boss health is above 75%, the Luminous Beam would do more damage. And of course, the Lasso, being that it does a lot of damage once the enemy health is under 50%, it does a significant amount of damage. Now, for some people, they'll say, hey, well, the Luminous Beam, even though it does a lot of damage if the enemy health is above 75% health, what about the gazing effect? Gaze does additional damage for Luminous Beam, which is why we have Irradiate, which is the ability at the bottom left corner with the skulls. It gives dazing effect to enemies, and it's a pretty decent damage over time, so it's really nice to have. So let's do the rotation.
While you can.
또 기회를 꺼내 삶을 실망 어때와 다시